Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an episode of the Virginia Tech Show. Host Henry's fall practice had just started, and we just entered the Brent Prize fall camp. Let's talk about it. Brent Prize talked in the about the quarterbacks in this press conference today during practice. They did very well. Practice actually started yesterday. Very well, but not so well today, he pointed out in the press conference. But things, that's the plan that things change. He reducing changes with the quarterbacks. The media has also asked about the wide receivers from good field. He said that wide receivers is doing good. And then the media asked Brent Fry about the offensive lineman, young experience and all that. He said the offensive line depth point. He mentioned that James Hanson out, Xavier Shack will most likely take his place, and a lot of depth to work on. But they've been doing. He said that but offensive line doing well. Thinks he's doing well himself. Parker comments in the interview. I'm not gonna do all the players in practice, but about the defense. And Brent probably talk about the defensive backs and Vincent Young, and say Young is doing very well and really of the young defense is freshman standpoint and all that. That's all I got to say. Brent Pry in the press conference. Brent Pry said in the press conference the defensive backs they're very doing pretty good. I'm gonna have his first press conference and the link in the print in the community tab. Go check that out. Here's my thought about fall practice. I'm going back to two quarterbacks, Drones and Wells. Remember that standpoint. They did. That's how practice is. Sometimes they do well, sometimes they do better. They need to do better. I remember a while back in spring, I projected that Grant Wells will prize his role. I am standing on that. Grant Wells, season today, Grant Wells will start. And here's the deal. Grant Wells has actually from 9 touchdowns, as Grant Wells do well this year in the season. That means he's running about better wide receivers, and Marshall had better wide receivers. Grant Wells can possibly do that. He's a better passer than Drones. Drones is a better running quarterback. Is a possibility that Grant Wells will start and Drones play. Not enough game to run all the time like the pass. If it was Quincy pass, and he might need to throw him sometimes the point. If Drones become the starter for some reason, he proven he did well. It really wasn't a completion between Drones and Wells during fall practice than it was in spring because he already was learning. But both quarterbacks are doing, like I said, both quarterbacks did well yesterday and Wednesday practice. Not so well today, that's okay. It's just the beginning of fall practice. They had all the football players had a good summer. And it did so well. See, where was I? Like I said, I'm standing with Grant Wells in my tradition spring because of the spring game. And the running backs is going to be well. Brian Tiller must likely be the starter running back. But then Bryce Young. Not Bryce. The other guys, Chance Malachi Thomas, and then Chance Williams. Chance Black and Bryce Duke could be the other two guys. One of those guys get hurt. If Jones becomes starter and Jones becomes the starter, I could be wrong out there. I predicted Grant Wells, but I'm confident that Grant Wells will win. Then he sounds a pretty big deal. The quarterback, if Grant Wells provides the role, it means he's got better, and Grant Wells could possibly do well. Anyway, this is my thoughts on the fall practice. I'll probably do it again, probably as the coach's point of view tomorrow. The assistant coach, I'm assuming Tyler Bowen will be tomorrow. Whoever the assistant coach will be, I'll talk about him tomorrow. Anyone else gonna say in the Virginia Tech show? What do you think? What did you guys think about fall practice? You love it? Hit it. Let me know in the comment section. For Brent Pry's interview and link in the description below, and also on the community tab as well. Thank you for watching Virginia Tech Show. See you guys next time on the Virginia Tech Show.